Hi students, this is Ram Mohan, KL and History, Government Junior College, Kachiguda. Today, in our second year history, we are going to discuss model question paper. So, annual examination, already you know how the model paper it is. But this time, a new type of paper which provides here more choice. So, same sections like A, B, C, section A, section B, section C, but the choice is more for your convenience. Here I am giving detailed information about each section. First of all, the syllabus. You know, all 12 chapters are covered already, and from 12 chapters, the question paper consists of long questions, short questions, and very short questions. Each section, long questions in section A, short questions in section B, very short questions in section C, as you know. But the options here, in previous papers, as you observe, only 5 long questions, but this time 6 long questions are there. But anyhow, the time is same, that is 3 hours, maximum marks 100 marks only. So, section A, first of all, we are talking here, section A, that is, consists here 6 long questions. Note here, answer any 3 of the following questions, not exceeding 40 lines each. So, each question carries 10 marks only. So, total 3 questions if you write, 3, 10, 30 marks. So, out of 6 questions, you choose here only 3. So, each question carries 10 marks, total 30 marks you are going to get after writing section A. Now, moving to the section B. Section B, note here, any 8 of the following questions not exceeding 20 lines each. Long questions 40 lines, here 20 lines, and each question carries 5 marks, and 8 5s are 40. So, out of 15 questions, total 15 questions are there. Normally 12 questions, this time 15. Choice is more, that's what 3 questions are added. So, from 15 questions, you are going to select 8 questions, each question 5 marks, 8 5s are 40. So, from section, how many marks you are going to get? 40. Section A, 30. Section B, 40. Now, moving to the section C. Look at here. Answer any 15 of the following questions, not exceeding here 5 lines each. Each question carries 2 marks. 15 2 ja 30. So, out of 25 questions, you are going to write 15. So, in previous papers, if you find, only 20 questions are there. Now, 25. So, 5 more questions are added here. So, out of 25, you are going to write 15. 15 2 ja 30. So, section C provides here 30 marks. Remember students, from section A 30, from section B 40, again section C 30 marks. Total 100 marks paper. The choice, including choice, 150 marks paper is available for you. So, now you are going to read how the section consists here, the model questions. Now, look at and observe. Already you know the section A carries or consists here 6 long questions. Each long question carries here 10 marks and 3 10 ja 30. Now, long answer questions. From section A, we have here 6 long questions. As you know, each question carries 10 marks and you have write the answer, okay, more or less 40 lines, 1. So, now look at the screen here, 6 long questions are there. First one, trace the geographical features of Telangana from chapter 1. This is a very important question. Every time You can find this question in annual examination. So that more concentration on question number 1, that is trace the geographical features of Telangana. Now moving to the second question from section A, that is describe the administrative systems of Kakatiya. So Kakatiya rulers are very powerful rulers in Telangana. Okay, and here you have to write their administration. So don't write their political history, like Ganapati Deva or Rudramatri, whoever it is. You have to concentrate on their administration. Okay, so about their central administration, provincial, military, Nayankara system. Okay, these are the points you have to write in Kakatiya's administration. Moving to question number 3, that is discuss the achievements of Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah. So Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah was very important ruler in Qutub Shahi dynasty. Okay, he was the third king from Qutub Shahi dynasty, and he ruled from 1500. Okay, 32. So here Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah considered as a great ruler Malki Brahma, who ruled almost 20 years, 30 to 50. So here he was great scholar. He was a greatly encouraged here Telugu language and literature also. So here you write achievements, political achievements, as well as how he encouraged here, how he patronized here Telugu language and literature also have to mention. Moving to next one, enumerate the importance of Salarjung reforms. So Salarjung reforms. Salarjung was a great prime minister of Asafjahi dynasty. Okay, so how Salarjung appointed as Peshwar Diwan of the Asafjahi dynasty. So when he came to power and he worked under 3 nizams as a great Diwan, so he implemented so many welfare schemes and programs also. So here you have to mention all his reforms to modernize Hyderabad. Okay. Moving to next, that is the 5th question. Examine the main events of the present armed struggle in Telangana. So peasant movement is nothing but farmers' movement. Okay. So how farmers started their struggle in Telangana area. Okay, that is question number 5. Moving to 6th long question, that is the discuss about Telangana Rashtra Samiti, TRS party. So here 6 long questions are there. First one about geography of Telangana. Here you have to write all geographical features like here climate of the Telangana, minerals of Telangana, soils of Telangana, okay, temperature of Telangana, boundaries of Telangana, like that. Okay. Next one, Kakatiya administration. Third one, Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah. Third question is Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah. Fourth one, Salarjung reforms. Fifth one, present armed struggle or present struggle in Telangana area. Moving to last one, TRS party, that is Telangana Rashtra Samiti. These are 6 long questions are provided in model paper. So from these long questions, you choose here 3 out of 6. 3 you have to write and get 30 marks from this section A. Yeah. Now moving to section B, which consists here short answers, short questions. Total 15 questions are provided. Out of 15 questions, you have to write 8. Okay, 8 questions you have to write. Here you remember question number 22 is compulsory. Why 22 question is compulsory? Because it has map pointing. Okay, here provided Telangana map and India map also. Locate the Telangana places in Telangana map. Locate the important place of Telangana in India map also. So there are 2 choices. Either Telangana are important places of in ancient Telangana in India map. So you have to figure out here these important places in given map, that is question number 22. So total eight questions you have to write here. Among them, one map is compulsory, 22 question is compulsory. So far, you have to understand here, 7 questions, one map. 7 questions, one map. Total 8 questions. Each question carries 5 marks. Total marks 40 marks from section B. Okay. So 7 answer you have to pen it in answer book. One is map. So locate the places given question paper. Locate in map, given map. So from map also you have to get 5 marks. Okay. So total 40 marks from section B. Now you see the questions. See now, short answer type questions. Already 6 questions are given in long answer type, section A. Now moving to section B, short answer type questions. Okay, I can start with the question number 7. Write a short note on rivers of Telangana. So Telangana is a newly state, recently, okay, emerged here, a new state in India. So this state consists here two important rivers, that is Godavari and Krishna. So write a short note on these the two rivers and their tributaries and how the rivers flows in different states also, and the length of the rivers, and mention here what are the districts the water flows here. Okay, these are the important points you have to write Telangana rivers question. Moving to 8th question, write about achievements of Gautami Putra Shatakarni. Gautami Putra Shatakarni was very important, a great ruler of Shatavahana dynasty. He started a new Shaka and he only implemented and started a new course, a new culture, that is mother name. Okay, the mother name added to their name, Gautami Putra Shatakarni. So after Gautami Putra Shatakarni, if you observe, all Shatavas names includes their mother's name. So how Shatakarni was very great, not adding here his mother name. Not only that, he invaded, annexed. Okay, he extended the Shatavahana dynasty in new areas. Okay, the 23rd ruler, Gautami Putra Shatakarni, achievements, his titles, and how he invaded over other parts of India, how to write in his achievements, okay, of Gautami Putra Shatakarni. Question number 8. Now moving to the 9th question, Vemulavada Chalukyas contribution to Telangana. So Vemulavada Chalukyas, so belong to Telangana only. Chalukyas, Kalyani Chalukyas are there, Badami Chalukyas are, Mudigonda Chalukyas are, Vemulavada also there. So their contribution to Telangana you have to write. That is question number 9. Now moving to the question number 10, discuss the greatness of Rudramadevi. Whenever you listen, whenever you utter the word Rudramadevi, immediately you got it, that is the Kakatiya dynasty. He was very powerful ruler. He always attended male dress. Okay, and like his father Ganapati Deva, like her father Ganapati Deva, she also invaded and defeated and merged so many parts of other areas in Kakatiya kingdom. So especially the Chendupatla inscriptions showing her death also, and other inscriptions, other books also contributed here are greatness. You have to mention, okay, about Rudramadevi in this answer. Okay. Now moving to the 11th question, that is write a short note on art and architectures of Kakatiya. Kakatiya art and architecture. Kakatiya architecture is nothing but Vesara architecture. There are 3 architectures, Dravida, Vesara and Nagara architecture. Kakatiyas followed here Vesara architecture. Here you observed the temples, important temples of Kakatiya. Whenever you are writing about their art and architecture, you mention here Ramappa temple and 1000 pillar temple. Okay, these 2 important temples. And after that, Swayambhu Lingeshwara temple. and their fort. Okay, these are the mentioned. Especially Ramappa temple during the Ganapati Deva rule was constructed, and the Nagini sculptures and the Nandi idol are the unique features of Ramappa temple. So he mentioned these points while writing this answer. That is Kakatiya art and architecture. Even Thousand Pillar Temple also. Rudradeva built here. Thousand Pillar Temple which is located in Hanmakonda, Ramappa Temple in Palampeta. Now moving to the question number 12. That is development of Telugu language under the patronage of Qutub Shahis. Already we discussed about Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah. Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah, great patronage, great supporter of Telugu language and literature. This one also one of the achievements of Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah. Here again given patronage, not only Quli Qutub Shah, after that Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah also supported Telugu language, Telugu culture, Telugu literature. After that, Abdullah Quli Qutub Shah, Sultan Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah, these people greatly patronized here Telugu language and culture. That's what, remember here, Addanki Gangadhar Kavi, Kandukuri Rudra Kavi, Ponnaganti Teleganarya, Vemana, Niramadasu, okay, Kshetraya. They're all the important poets, writers during the Qutub Shahi dynasty. So that you have to mention here all important poets, their writing, their books, their works also you have to mention. That is question number 12. Moving to question number 13. Write a short note on Nizam Ali Khan. Okay, Nizam Ali Khan. He belonged to the Asafjahi dynasty. During his tenure only, first time, the Asafjahi dynasty concluded a treaty that is a subsidiary alliance. India, first time, one native king supported British policies and joined their schemes, their methods, that is a subsidiary alliance. That is an agreement between the Nizams and Britishers. So, that is called subsidiary alliance during his tenure only. Nizam Ali Khan. Okay. Now, going to question number 14. That is the library movement in Telangana. Okay. To awake the entire community of Telangana, the intellectuals started here a great movement, that is library movement. So, social awakening movement, which was started by these Komarraju Lakshman Rao, later Suravaram Pratap Reddy, Madapati Hanumantarao, these all intellectuals, great writers, editors of different papers, they led the library movement and they supported the activity of reading different levels also. So, the first awakening, social awakening movement in Telangana is library movement. Later, Vande Mataram movement, other movements, of course, Dalit movement also there. But library movement is a social enlightenment and awakening movement. Okay, that point you mentioned while writing this answer. Okay, now going to the question number 15. Write a short note on social reform movements led by Bhagyareddy Verma in Nizam state. Everybody remember now Ambedkar, a great Dalit leader. Hyderabad Ambedkar, here V.S. Venkat Rao. Like that, there is a great person before Ambedkar who started here social reform movement was Bhagyareddy Verma, Adi Hindu Sabha. Like that, he started Jagan Mitra Mandali, especially to uplift the suppressed people, untouchables, Harijans. He called Adi Hindu. He called the untouchables or Harijans as Adi Hindu. So Bhagyareddy Verma, especially in Hyderabad, Secunderabad, he led a great movement, this social reform movement. Okay, that is Dalit movement also. You have to mention about these points while writing this one about Bhagyareddy Verma, Bhagya Reddy Verma. Actually, Madari Bhagaya is original name. Okay, Reddy is added. Verma is given by Arya Samaj. That's what Bhagya Reddy Verma. So how he started? What are the societies he established in Telangana area? Okay, about his movements, you have to write. Now moving to next question, 16th question. That is right about the Ramji Gond. So Ramji Gond, a great fighter, he started a great revolt against the Nizam's policies, British policies, especially Hyderabad, Nirmal area. Established, he founded a self-rule also. Okay, that is Ramji Gond great. Self-rule. He started it in Nirmal area. Later, he was, of course, killed by British, the combined force of British and Nizam. Okay, about Ramji Gond also, you have to write these points. Right now, Khilafat movement in Hyderabad. Okay, Khilafat movement. Mahatma Gandhi started Khilafat movement, of course, supported Khilafat movement in the part of non-cooperation movement. Like that, in Hyderabad also, Muslims started Khilafat movement because of there in First World War, how Turkey was defeated, how the Sultan, Khalifa was dishonored here. So immediately in Hyderabad area, the Muslim people, intellectual, started Khilafat movement. So that is question number 7. Yeah. Now moving to the question number 18, women role in Hyderabad freedom struggle. Okay, Padmaja Naidu, Arutla Kamala Devi, Sangam Lakshmi Bai. Like that, many women participated in a big way in all movements of freedom struggle, especially Hyderabad freedom, Jain India movement, Vande Mataram movement. Okay, in all movements, women also enthusiastically participated. Okay, their part also you have to write in this answer. Write a short note on Telangana Praja Samiti, that is question number 19, TPS. TPS party, Telangana Praja Samiti. So about this party, why it was established here? When the party was participated, okay, in elections, how they contested here, how many seats they get during the 1970 election, 77 elections. In 1969 movement, how the TPS party played a major role. The leaders of this party are how they led the movement also, you have to mention in Telangana Praja Samiti. Later, of course, you have to write about Channa Reddy also, Mallikarjun. Okay, there are the names you have to mention Telangana Praja Samiti. But 19. Moving to now, question number 20. That is, write a short note on State Reorganization Commission. Okay, Fazal Ali Commission, popularly known as State Reorganization Commission, SRC, 1953. That is question number 20. 21. Nagoba Jatara. Explain the uniqueness of Nagoba Jatara. In Adilabad district, the tribal people celebrated Nagoba Jatara in a big scale. 22. So this question is compulsory. As I mentioned, if you attempt the question, definitely you can get 5 marks because it consists of map, Telangana map. Okay. Here, you have to locate the places. Here given, see, Nalgonda, Mahbub Nagar, Nizamabad, Warangal and Hyderabad. These are the old districts of Telangana. Okay. So, students, you concentrate on old districts, not new. Okay. Only 10 districts are there. Out of 10, 5 compulsory. So, this is very easy one. In 22 question, Telangana districts, the old districts you have to remember. Nalgonda, Mahbub Nagar, Nizamabad, Warangal and Hyderabad. Otherwise, another also choice also there, that is identify the following places of Kakatiya kingdom. Hanmakonda, Palampeta, Motupalli, Draksharamam, next Kollipaka. These are the places of Kakatiya dynasty. So these places also you can identify. Either A or B, anyone you can choose and write names. Don't write numbers. Don't write alphabets. Write only names. Sometimes the students are making mistakes here. Only they are applying just penning here only tick mark or only writing alphabets. So don't make again this type of mistake. Simply you write the name. It is Nalgonda, write Nalgonda, write Mahbub Nagar. Don't write A, B, C, D or 1, 2, 3. Okay, or any other mark. Just look at the Telangana old map. This is so here 10 districts. Okay, Adilabad, Nizamabad, Medak, Karimnagar, Nalgonda, Warangal, Mahbub Nagar, Khammam, Rangareddy. These are the 10. So old map, concentrate on old map. Definitely you can get good marks. 22 question is compulsory. Now section C, already you know section C consists 30 marks. Total 25 questions. This time 25 questions are available for you. Out of 25, you select only 15 questions. 15 to just 30 marks. So section C provides you 30 marks. In this 25 questions, see now question number 23 question. Write about Telangana Haritaharam. Next one, 24. Write about Kotilingala. Write about Nanaghat inscription. Write about Yagnesri Shatakarni. Write about Vishnu Kundin contribution to Telangana. Write about Mudigonda Chalukyas. Write about Chandupatla inscription. Write about Nayankara system. Question number 31. Write about Golconda. Write about Charminar. Write about seeded districts. Write about Usmania University. Write about Suravaram Pratapareddy. Write about Chanda railway scheme. Write about Surf class. 38 question. Write about Chityala Ailamma. Question number 39. Write about Gasti Nishan 53. Question number 40. Write about Jagan Mohan Reddy Committee. Write about Marichanna Reddy. 42 question. Role of media in Telangana movement. Write about Million March. Write about Turebaz Khan. Write about Ursu Festival. Write about Edupayala Jatara. Write about Ramappa Temple. So last question is 47. So total 47 questions. Question number 1 to 6 long questions. 7 to 22 short answers. 23 to 47 very short answers. So total 47 questions are provided for you. While writing answer to any question, write the number of question paper. So what number is given in question paper, write that number only. Don't write your number or serial number, whatever. If you write 40 question first time, somebody, okay, write here 1. So don't make mistakes again and again. Write the exact number of the question paper, okay, in your answer book. Okay. Thank you.